Laney from howtohelpyourchildlearn.com. Every week I like to do a quick review of how we are wired and how this affects how your children learn and retain information they're taught in school. So quickly, you have the left side of the brain, which is your auditory sequential learner, children that learn through their ears in steps. They have great short-term memory. They can remember something without having an association or a story to it. I refer this type of learner to more of your SAT type of kids. The right side of the brain is the kids that learn more through their eyes, their hands, and their body. You can use both sides of your brain, but some of us use more on the left and some of us use more on the right. And the right side of the brain is your spatial learners, your big picture thinkers. These kids are great with stories, content, pictures, colors, musicians, very creative-minded people. They have amazing long-term memory because if there's an emotional connection, an association, they will remember anything. So applying this, and these kids tend to have a little bit rougher time in school because school is more set up like this. So applying what I'm about to say regarding does your school use these? And what I'm referring to is manipulatives. And no matter what side of the brain you use, especially when the kids are little, learning their basic math, reading skills, it is important to apply manipulatives. So I'm going to show you a quick, first of all, share a story with you. I work with this little second grade girl. She's not understanding money. She says, I'm stupid. I don't understand money, and the teacher's telling me I don't get it. So I worked with her on Friday, and I want to show with you what I did with her. And after our session, she's like, oh, math is easy. I get it. But the point of me telling you this story is I present things through their hands and associations, where the schools mostly just say, here's a quarter, it's 25 cents, and these children are supposed to understand inside the quarter are 25 pennies. So you have to take that and turn it into a concrete concept. So here's how I do it. So if you look at how I set this up, the little girl I helped, I showed her, this is a quarter, and I go over all the pieces. It has Liberty, it has the bird on the back, but more importantly, and I have a story to go with money, but we'll save that for another video. But more importantly, I'm visually showing there are 25 pennies, or I call them French fries for the story I explained, and I show them 25 inside this coin. Then we move to the dime. There's 10 pennies inside here. There's 5 pennies inside a nickel, and 1 penny in a dime. I mean, in a 1 penny in a penny. And so I'm showing the visual, everything is laid out to explain, the numbers and the amount. So really quick, when I asked her to add 25 cents and 10 cents, which is always on a ditto, the kids are supposed to know, okay, well, wait, 25 and 10. When they're in kindergarten, first grade, they don't understand yet that it's taking a 10 and you're just bringing it over here and adding another 10. So instead of 2 10s, you have 2 plus 1 is 3 10s. Once I showed her visually that it's taking the 10 from the dime and applying it to the 2 10s of the quarter, she goes, oh, that's 35. And she goes, that's easy because I applied the visuals. So this is extremely important for kids on the right side of the brain to learn it this way, and even left brain kids, especially your kindergarten, first, second graders, the way I just showed you, laying out the 10s and 1s and manipulating them to show how they come together as 10s and 1s is life-changing for these kids, because this little girl kept going through her days feeling dumb because there was no manipulatives. And I asked her, does your school have these? And she said no. I said, do you use any type of manipulatives, hands-on, to learn money? No. So I'm begging you to go to your teachers and ask them, especially if you have children that are struggling with math, addition, and 10s and 1s, if they're not having things that they can touch and understand what is 10s and 1s, if they're not having these, they will continue to struggle until they can see what that means. So I hope this makes sense, and I would absolutely ask your schools if they use manipulatives, especially in those lower grades when it's all new. And it'll be life-changing for these children. This little girl was so happy after that. It was the greatest thing ever. So happy holidays to you all. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please email me. It's on my website, howtohelpyourchildlearn.com, for questions or strategies you want me to address in a video, because I'm sure other people would like it as well. Again, I am Miss Laney from howtohelpyourchildlearn.com, and I have more videos like this on the website, so go to on my YouTube account. So if you're interested, watch those. Again, have a wonderful holiday season, and look forward to chatting with you next week.